Hello, this is Lekesha Barnett. This is video blog number 2. We're approaching the Thanksgiving holidays in 2010, and I had a thought of many thoughts. But I wanted to ask you, how will you spend this Thanksgiving making sure that those that God has used to bless your life know that you appreciate them? I mean, most of the time Christians think of Thanksgiving and we really do celebrate the goodness of God, and we take time to give Him extra praise and thanks and worship, and we should do that and so much more, because literally every day is a day of Thanksgiving. But sometimes we fail to remember the men and women, boys and girls that God has used to make our lives so much richer. I mean, even our enemies deserve a thanks. Now, you may not want to call them and tell them, but sometimes we have to look back over the course of a year and say, wow, God, you have done amazing things. And then take the time to let individuals know just how precious their contribution to our lives has been. So I'm going to challenge you with something. I know you're going to really enjoy all of that good food, and you're probably planning in some way to do something special, hopefully with your closest loved ones and friends. But don't miss this opportunity to add to your thanksgiving to God, a thanksgiving and appreciation. Literally write it out, call, email, text, but don't let the holiday pass without letting at least the few people in your life that have impacted you most, let them know how grateful you are for their support, sometimes even sacrifices and encouragement. I know I've got a list, and some of you are watching. Some of you have prayed for me and I didn't even know it. Some of you have given me gifts. Some of you have really encouraged me by wonderful emails and text messages. Some of you have gone far beyond what I would ever imagine and blessed me tremendously so that I can do more for ministry and the kingdom, and I'm overwhelmed by it, and I want you to know I appreciate it. I thank you for being available and for being surrendered to God to allow Him to use you to touch my life. So join me in this Thanksgiving. In addition to giving God all the praise He's worthy of, make sure that you take a moment, maybe even make a list right now where you are. And by the time you feast on that turkey and dressing, make sure that you've also contacted a friend or family member, or even someone distant and afar off, but maybe their work and faithfulness has inspired you and you're grateful because they are doing the work of God. It gives you some inspiration to keep going. This is a wonderful holiday, and I hope that you will take advantage of the moments that you have to reflect on God's goodness and to include in your Thanksgiving appreciation for the individuals He's used to touch your life. Have a wonderful holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for letting me share with you. It has blessed me.